Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to do a quick video on the Forester. As you can see, the beautiful bumper is off. Now, the JDMs and the UK and some of the Canadian models have HIDs, and these lights are problematic. I'll show you here in a second, but to get the headlight out, you must take the bumper off. And to take the bumper off, there's a clip here, just like a normal bumper push clip. So just one that you pop up and then take out. So you got to take the bumper off. That comes out, and then you just got to pry these teeth off right in here too. And these just attach into the headlight mount. So the headlight has two bolts here, one here, and then it has a clip here and one more bolt up here. It's actually really simple once this is down. And I don't like taking bumpers off, and this was an easy job. So now that that's taken care of, these lights are infamous for getting moisture inside. So mine, this one, the passenger side, had a lot of moisture. So the previous owner took a drill bit and drilled holes everywhere. I think I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one more somewhere. I think it's underneath the wiring harness. So there's 7 or 8. We'll just say 7. Either way, he drilled all these to help drain the water. But actually, in humid conditions, it actually was coating my lens, which in turn pools water here. This is where the HID sits, right? It's where it bolts up and it plugs into. So that's bad. That is bad because the water pools, sits on this. As you can see, I already cleaned this twice. Gets into the connector of the HID, and it basically is it's a pool in here. So I'm trying to clean these out. That's the other side. Again, it just sits on the mount like that, like so, plugs in. But it's a major issue with the Foresters. So if you have a JDM Forester and your HID stops working, take it apart, take this apart. People say they dry this out and it starts working. I have one on the way, but I think they're the same as the STIs, and Tyler has 2 of them for the STIs. So I'm going to go grab that from him and put it all back together, hopefully seal it up better, and let it all be good to go. Another thing I want to tell you guys is today I was driving the Forester and it went dead as in no pedal response whatsoever. Now so I'm hit with both common things with these things. So the pedal is a drive-by wire, so it controls the throttle body by electricity current voltage. So if that thing's dead, this doesn't know where to go. That thing died, and I couldn't get over 20 kilometers an hour. So I drove it home. I was already late for something. So I unplugged it, checked the code. The code was that sensor down there. And these are really hard to find. All Foresters have them, but the North American ones have a different part number, but it looks physically the same. So I didn't want to go out on a limb and spend $200 on one or $100 and it not be the same. So I ended up buying apparently the last one in a Japanese warehouse on Megazip. So that's on the way, a brand new pedal sensor. So yeah, $200 for that. And I'm doing the HIDs now, and hopefully, cross my fingers, that's all this thing needs. Because yeah, I've spent close to $1,000 on it already, and it hasn't even been here a week. So I'm gonna try sealing this up better. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to go get one, but I'm going to dry this out and I'm going to plug it in and see if it works. So if you have a SG5 facelift Forester, but even the SG5 non-facelift, they still have electronic pedal assembly. So watch out for that. SG5 non-facelift, I'm not sure if they have a HID issue or not, but know that it is a common issue. You're not the only one. And a lot of people just take these out, clean them up. I got some contact sealer here somewhere, so I'm going to clean them up and put some contact cleaner around it, see if it works. Also, be prepared. I had to go out and buy, it's like the only tool I don't have, a security Torx head. So it's the one with the hole in the middle. See that? So a T10 security. All right, guys, lo and behold, HID is working. Ballast is working. So open it up, clean it up. You want to use electric contact non-flammable cleaner. You want to have dielectric grease for the connector into the igniter, which I have, and you want to dry the crap out of it. And it worked. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up with a clever way of trying to seal that up, the plug gap. I'm just not sure if that's there to dissipate heat or not. So I'm going to try to do it and maybe poke some holes around it. But that's what I'm going to do. I put some grease in there to keep the moisture out too. So wow, super impressed. Look at that. Save yourself. These headlights are like $1,600. So if you have a problem, it is in your best interest to take them apart and fix them. Look, it's fixed. Boom. Very common problem because the water just sits down there, right? Just sits in here in pools. And then it just sits in there and shorts out the ballast. So there you go. That's how you fix that, hopefully, without having to source out a ballast. Ballasts aren't bad. Both of them are like $300 if you want to replace them. New headlights are like $1,600. So just keep that in mind. All right. All right, guys. I decided to do a full-on silicone sealant here around that plug so no water can get in there, and I siliconed around the seal. Now this one I'm going to use as an experiment because I have one coming and Tyler has one, so I should be safe. So in a future video I'll let you know if this survives. I really don't think if it was for heat they would have a different way of just going through the plug, in my opinion. So that's why I sealed that up. So I'm going to give it a try. Alright guys, she's bolted up. Most of the holes I'm hoping will, now they're silicone, it'll prevent all the moisture from going in there. And hopefully we figured this thing out, because I really don't want to deal with this. I want to start having fun with this thing and modding it. So far, it's been a money pit. I think it's going to stop, because these are generally pretty reliable, fun vehicles. So just before I end the video, headlight has one bolt holding it in. Let's see if this works together. I have no idea if this is going to work. Turning the lights off now. Ignition on. Yes! It works! I even put a new LED in there and it's just awesome. Look at that. I fixed it. Even though there's one on the way, I wish I would have tried this first, but here we are. Well, I guess I'll have an extra one. It's working, guys. So now you know what to try if you have a Forester XT HID. Very, very common issue. So now you know. I'm going to end the video off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. All right. Peace, everyone.